Here are 90 motivational quotes attributed to William James. 1. Act as if what you do makes a difference. It does. 2. The greatest discovery of my generation is that a human being can alter his life by altering his attitudes. 3. Believe that life is worth living, and your belief will help create the fact. 4. Success or failure depends more upon attitude than upon capacity. 5. There is no more miserable human being than one in whom nothing is habitual but indecision. 6. We are like islands in the sea, separate on the surface but connected in the deep. 7. The art of being wise is the art of knowing what to overlook. 8. Human beings can alter their lives by altering their attitudes. 9. The world is as you see it. 10. The greatest use of a life is to spend it on something that will outlast it. 11. If you want equality, act as if you already had it. 12. Pessimism leads to weakness, optimism to power. 13. It is not the strongest of the species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the one most responsive to change. 14. The most delightful thing in the world is to be yourself. 15. We are all capable of greatness. 16. The essence of genius is to have the ability to see things others can't. 17. It is not the passing of time that causes us to grow old, it is the forgetting of what we have learned. 18. You can think better and feel better only when you start acting better. 19. Be willing to make decisions. That's the most important quality in a leader. 20. The only time to be positive you're in the right path is when you're on the edge. 21. Time is what we want most but what we use worst. 22. The great use of life is to spend it for something that will outlast it. 23. You can only be a master of yourself when you conquer your thoughts. 24. True freedom is the ability to choose your response. 25. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. 26. A person who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. 27. The greatest of all mistakes is to do nothing because you can only do a little. 28. The most productive people are those who are productive on purpose. 29. The beginning of wisdom is to call things by their right names. 30. You are not only responsible for what you say, but also for what you do not say. 31. There's nothing more practical than a good theory. 32. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. 33. If you want to be happy, think happy thoughts. 34. We are creatures of habit. You make the decision to do something, then make it a habit. 35. To change your life, change your thoughts. 36. Self-esteem is as important to our well-being as legs are to a table. It is essential for physical and mental health. 37. The key to success is to be bold. 38. The greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. 39. A man's life is what his thoughts make of it. 40. The mind is the most powerful tool we possess, and how we use it determines our success. 41. The best way to predict your future is to create it. 42. A new idea is first condemned as ridiculous and then dismissed as trivial, until finally, it becomes what everybody knows. 43. The aim of life is not to acquire knowledge but to learn how to live. 44. The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing. 45. The deeper the experience, the more profound the joy. 46. We are all faced with a series of great opportunities brilliantly disguised as impossible situations. 47. In every situation, we have a choice to make how we respond. 48. The greatest discovery of our generation is that human beings can alter their lives by altering their attitudes. 49. We live in a world that is divided by habits, and those habits control how we feel about things. 50. The most important thing in life is to learn how to give out love, and let it come in. 51. Change is the handmaiden nature requires to do her miracles with. 52. To overcome fear, You must face what you fear most. 53 Be yourself, everyone else is already taken. 54 The only way to do great work is to love what you do. 55 Success comes not from what you do occasionally but from what you do consistently. 56 It's never too late to be what you might have been. 57 Your happiness depends upon your outlook on life. 58 Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. 59 A great deal of what we call thinking is just planning what to do next. 60 The best way to predict the future is to invent it. 61 Each day brings new possibilities. Your job is to find them. 62 Take things one step at a time, and keep moving forward. 63 Set your goals high, and don't stop till you get there. 64 Happiness comes not from having more, but from being content with what you have. 65 Gratitude is the key to happiness. 66 What we achieve inwardly will change outer reality. 67 If you want something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done. 68 A man can alter his life by altering his attitude. 69 Most people live in a state of perpetual fear of tomorrow. 70 A person's life is shaped by the thoughts he chooses to think. 71 The good you do today may be forgotten tomorrow, but do good anyway. 72 The more you learn, the more you realize how much you don't know. 73 When you find your passion, pursue it relentlessly. 74 Nothing in life is to be feared, it is only to be understood. 75 In every walk with nature, one receives far more than he seeks. 76 There is nothing more pathetic than a person who is trapped by fear. 77 The greatest mistake you can make in life is to be continually fearing that you will make one. 78 Every human being is the author of his own fate. 79 We must be willing to give up the life we planned in order to have the life that is waiting for us. 80 A person who makes no mistakes, makes nothing. 81 You don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. 82 The key to your happiness lies in your own attitude. 83 There are no limits to the mind except those we acknowledge. 84 You cannot change the direction of the wind, but you can adjust your sails. 85 Life is not about finding yourself. It's about creating yourself. 86 A person who is not in control of their thoughts is not in control of their life. 87 No one can be free until they stop being afraid. 88 Every day is a new beginning. 89 Success is the ability to go from one failure to another with no loss of enthusiasm. 90 Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will.